Hey, what's going on guys, Ash here, and I've got a bit of a theory with the brand new Super Sentai series Gozyuger. Now recently I've kind of strayed away from theories because either I'm right or I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong then theory videos tend to age like milk and they go sour over time. But hey, I'm enjoying Gozyuger right now, and with episode 5 not airing this week because the show's on a bit of a break, I thought why not make something in its place. So, with Gozyuger, the main gimmick with this season is rings. We've got the Universal Warriors, where it's a bunch of random people, and they can use the rings to turn into past Red Rangers from different Sentai series. But not only that, our heroes can use these rings as well, but they also have rings of their own that allow them to transform into their current Ranger form that they have now. So we've got Gozu Wolf, Gozu Leon, Gozu Tyranno, Gozu Eagle, and Gozu Unicorn. And 3 of those Rangers, we know what their ring powers are. Now these Sentai rings allow our heroes to have what we call in the Power Rangers fandom, civilian powers. I don't know what you call it over in the Super Sentai fandom, but we call it civilian powers over here in Power Rangers land, I guess. But these civilian powers, is what I'll call them in this video, allow our Rangers to have powers outside of their Ranger form. And we saw this in episode 2 of Gozyuger, where we saw Gozu Tyranno able to lift up boulders and trees without breaking a sweat and hurling them at the Tegazord like it was nothing. And in the following episode, episode 3, Gozu Leon confirmed that the Sentai rings do give our Rangers abilities outside of their Ranger form. Gozu Wolf has the ability of super smell, Gozu Leon has super hearing, Gozu Tyranno, as I mentioned before, has super strength, but we have yet to see the abilities of Gozu Eagle and Gozu Unicorn. Now, when Gozu Eagle first made their debut at the end of episode 3, a lot of people assumed that because he's an old man and he's super young as well, that his ring powers gave them super rejuvenation powers, but that seems not to be the case according to one of the Toei blogs. So what are the powers of Gozu Eagle and Gozu Unicorn? And in this video, I'm going to possibly go over what they could be. Now, with Gozu Eagle's Ranger motif being literally an eagle, I'm guessing that his Sentai ring powers will give him super sight, because eagles possess really good vision, where eagles have 20-4 vision or 20-5 vision, meaning they can see things up to 20 feet away, or roughly about 6 meters. And that is much better than humans, where humans can only see up to 4-5 feet away. So I'm guessing that Gozu Eagle will have the ability of super sight to see things from really far away or from really long distances, which would kind of be tongue-in-cheek because, you know, Gozu Eagle is actually an old man, but they're in the body of someone young, so I guess they would have super sight with their brand new young body, but also when they're in their old man form, they'd have really good vision as well. So I'm guessing that Gozu Eagle's form will probably go with his actual motif, and he'll have super vision. Now, Gozu Unicorn is quite the tricky one because we haven't spent a lot of time with this character, and I'm dropping this video a week before episode 5, before the character makes their Ranger debut when they fully get to morph, so we have no idea if their powers are going to get explored in that episode or in later episodes later down the line, but we know that she is a detective, or she used to be a detective, and if she's a detective and she was really good at being a detective, I'm guessing she would have had the abilities of being a telepath where she was able to read minds or read thought. So that's why she was really good at solving cases, because she'd be able to read minds and get clues or even gather clues with the ability of her Sentai ring. So that would make a lot of sense if she was able to do that. But because she's got the powers of a unicorn, her abilities are really hard to pinpoint on what they might actually end up being, because, you know, with Gozu Wolf, Gozu Leon, Gozu Eagle, and Gozu Tyranno even, they're creatures that are real, or one of them was real at one point. But those abilities all make sense because we kind of know what those animals can do in real life. A unicorn is a mythical creature, so we don't know what abilities that would have, and they could just make it up on the spot. Like I said, it could be a telepath, she can move really fast. defensive skin or something like that. I don't know. They could make anything up with this character and her Sentai Ring powers. But I'm leaning more on the telepath side of things because she was a detective, or she is a detective. So she would be really good at reading minds, but I'm guessing that she will probably be terrible at reading minds, or doesn't even know how to use her powers that well when she starts using them. But if she does have the abilities to read minds, who knows how it's going to be used, or how so often it's going to be used. So that's kind of a gamble to say. But what do you think that Gozu Unicorns and Gozu Eagle's abilities will be once we see their Sentai Ring powers in action? Because, like I said, I'm leaning on Gozu Eagle having supervision, and I'm also leaning on Gozu Unicorn having the abilities of a telepath. But what are your theories and what are your predictions in the comment section down below? I'd love to hear them. And with that said, I will catch you guys later in the next video. Peace out, take care, and bye.